Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are, well, getting close to finishing off that lot clearing job. Man, there's some big stuff in here. I got the chipper, the guys got the chipper hauled in this morning. Right now they're probably got it fired up, hopefully. It's 7:45. It's not too early in the morning because that thing is loud, and my buddy does live right next door actually. Yeah, we've got lots of chipping to do. We got the logs to haul out, then we got the stumps got to get out of there, and we got to bring some shale in and just do some more tidying up. The driveway getting into this place, I did not build this driveway, and it is an absolute nightmare. It's like a hairpin turn trying to get in here. The guys who did this, anyway, I don't really like criticizing other people's work, but this is it's pretty laughable actually, the way that they did this driveway. I've got to take, now I know this is a big truck, but I got to take 2 turns in order just to get in here. Okay, I'm in. So let's take a look. So first off, they built right next to the pin, so I can't go this way like at all. I can widen this out a little bit here. This is where their culvert is, completely plugged. They didn't ditch anything at all, and to be honest, a culvert isn't even really required here because there's no ditch anyway. So the only place I can really widen it out is down on this side. So I do have a piece of culvert on there. I'm going to dig this out, take this corner off, and at least make it easier to get in going this way. It won't help much going that way, but give it a little more room to get in here. But the boys are up here. The boys are up here grinding up some trees. So let's go check it out. So you can see we got some piles on both sides of the road to take care of. Not much out this way. The real big piles are up here. I can hear the chipper grinding away right now. I'm sure the neighbors are very happy with us right now, but what are you supposed to do? All right, so you can see we've got some serious piles of stuff here to chip right now. But we're gonna kind of put it into a pile, and then we can rake it out, and it'll almost be like mulch. But we've got lots of logs to come out, lots of fucking stumps to come out, lots of stumps to come out. But yeah, the beauty having the machine here to help with all this. It just takes so much of the handwork out of it. Just trying to lug this stuff around by hand would just be a disaster. But once we get the brush cleaned out, tomorrow we got the trucks coming to haul the stumps and the grubbins and all that out, and haul some shale in, because we're going to shale this whole area here because he plans on parking a camper, and then we're going to shale just the opening here going down to the lot. But the guys are doing a really good job here. I started it, and then of course I'm running around looking at other stuff, so I don't have much time to actually do the work right now, especially with the house reno and stuff too going on. But nice path going down to the lake. That's all he wanted for right now, was that. And later on we'll probably thin some more stuff out, but for now that's basically all he wanted. But anyway, I'm going to have to head on out of here, go look at some more work, drop that culvert off down at the end of the road. I'm gonna come back with the 4-ton, so we'll have 2 machines here, so we can have one machine helping with the chipper, and then we can have one machine down here working on widening out this driveway down here, so we can get in here. Because with the tandems coming tomorrow, anyway, I don't even think they'd get in. They'd do some turning, that's for sure, to get in here. I can't even think about getting in here with a trailer right now. It just is not happening. But yeah, throw this off, go look at some more work, and turn around and come back. All right guys, we are done our run around for the day, hopefully. Looking at jobs, answering the phone, answering emails, and we're here to pick up the 4-ton and actually head over to the clearing job, get that get the culvert extensions put in place, get that driveway widened out, see how the boys are making out with the chipping, and go from there. I know this hitch is going to be too low for this trailer. All right. I'm not gonna worry about taking the cleanup bucket. I'm not gonna need it. I'm not gonna need the mulcher either, but I'm gonna take it. So a cleanup bucket stay in there. Put this chain back on. We're ready to go. It's so nice having multiple excavators, honestly. The 8-ton is out getting the service done. We got the 4-ton, I mean the 9.5-ton across the lake, whatever you want to call it, 9-ton, 9.5-ton. Taking the 4-ton over. Got the chipper over there. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good year. All right, so we got the machine close to the job. This is my buddy's driveway here. He'll be all upset that I'm blocking this driveway. Just gonna run this machine down and then take that trailer back and unload it. Come back over, see how the guys are making out fuel wise and everything. Yeah, so we've got the 4-ton now, we've got the chipper, we've got the 9.5 or 9 or whatever it is. The only thing missing is the 8-ton. I'll probably have both dump trailers over here to unload all those logs, get the logs that are there, because there's no way at all I'm getting my gooseneck trailer in here. Not happening. Finally, back on site, ready to go. I gotta fill that thing up. See how the guys are making out up top here. These piles won't take long to do. They're pretty small. A big old pile of grubbins. A pile of logs. That's a pile of chips. That's a pile of chips.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll make a nice cover for this though.
Yeah.
What? No, man, by the time you spread that all out. Well, that's piles done.
Yeah.
Frig, you can see the lake nice now. Cool. Alrighty, so now we can get the trucks in here. I basically just doubled the width of the opening of the driveway, and it's definitely not a perfect job, don't get me wrong, but it's a heck of a lot better than it was before. So before, you can see where the dirty ground starts because I'm gonna put a top coat over top of this, but you can see from there to there was the opening, and that's tight, especially coming around this turn. But now you'll actually be able to make the turn in. I couldn't even make the turn in with the 450. I couldn't even do it. But the tandems will be able to come in here now and back around this, no problem. Basically just doubled the opening. And I rocked each end, even though there's no ditch here anyway, because once it gets to there, it's going nowhere. But I just quickly rocked both ends, make it look a bit better. This one must have got bumped. But yeah, this needs a little bit of a coat over top of it. But yeah, we'll have no problem getting in here now with tandems. This end was completely plugged before. Looking good now. So, go up and see how the boys are making it. One thing, they're certainly making a lot of noise up here. So, noise is good. Noise means production's happening. So you can see we're feeding it, basically feeding it with the excavator. guys, welcome back. Try to get this before the battery dies. So we're here picking up the 550 gooseneck and the 8-ton. John's headed over in the 450 to start grubbing off that site. We got dump trucks coming, delivering, hauling the stumps away, bringing in some gravel. So I'm picking this up, picking that up, taking it over to the house, get ready for a job tomorrow. This is going on. Had it in for a service, and trailer was in for an inspection. Needs a few parts. Excavator needs a seal in the main drive. So I need to get this thing loaded up and get on the road. Then I'll go over and join John. Another lot clearing job I gotta look. Guys, we are loaded up, ready to head on out of here. Last machine I hauled with this truck was the 95. So see how much different it feels. I'm just trying a few different things. I've got it sitting back a little bit further with the boom in the back too. Just because I know that Sany weighs more. So I'm just trying a few things to make sure. I want to get a little bit more tail weight, a little less tongue weight. I'm not worried about this truck, but the 450 is going to have a bit too much tongue weight, I think, if I load the Sany the same way that I typically load this. Because I typically load with the blade forward and I have it forward a bit. But if that culvert wasn't on there, I was actually going to attempt to load it with the boom forward, and then it'd be even a little bit more further back. You want it to be, most of the weight to be, you know, on the axles and just ahead of your front axle. So there's a lot of weight this way. I can tell you that that is a new sweet spot for this truck, trailer, and machine. At least with the bucket on. See the machines back there. Man, it felt good coming out Highway 12. That's a pretty, you know, twisty road with some decent bumps. Honestly, it's so weird to say it. Right now I'm on flat ground, so the truck's keeping up the speed, no problems at all. But it doesn't even feel like there's a machine back there. Just that extra, you know, couple feet, just tinkering around with stuff. I never worried about tongue weight at all because I always had this truck, and I knew that I had tons of payload on this truck to work with. So I never really worried about sort of messing around with where the placement of the machine is. But now that I got the 450, I need to be a little bit more, you know, mindful of that. I've got 5,000 less pounds of payload, or, you know, pounds of GVWR. This truck's 19.5, and my 550 is 14 or 14.5, whatever it is. And so that's a big difference. This truck does weigh more than the 450, but not that much more. Anyway, feels great. So gonna go to the house, and I gotta take the bucket off this machine, put the mulcher on the machine for tomorrow morning, and then go back over to that lot clearing job and see how John's making out, hauling all those stumps out of there. I got the 4-ton over there. I can go through the woods and pick out some straggly stuff and clean it up while he's loading the truck. So we still got the chipper on site. There's a bit more to chip, and the guy next door wants a big trail around his property done with the 4-ton. So that 4-ton will be sitting there for a little while. So yeah, we've got some running around to do, and then there's a lot clearing job to look at. So that's gonna happen at some point in time today. Yep, busy times. All right, so we're here at the property. That was a very, very enjoyable drive. So you can see how much space I have because my blade is in the back and the angle blade sticks out so much further than just a standard blade. Man, there's gotta be, well, it's a 30-foot trailer. It's gotta be 10 feet there of space from the back of the machine ahead. The new 35-foot trailer is gonna be even better. But man, what a beautiful freaking morning. Oh, we haven't had much sun here in Nova Scotia, and some other stuff is hitting us pretty hard right now, for us anyway. So it's nice to see some nice weather. But yeah, I got to get the bucket off, get the mulcher on for a job tomorrow morning. So that's the last stage, and then unhook from the trailer, continue on the day. Go over and see how John's making it. That's a new sweet spot for sure. All right, well here we are, getting the stumps loaded out of here. Machine has no problem picking up any of these stumps, that's for sure. Chipper is in position, ready to go. We got that pile pretty much gone, which was probably the biggest pile, or maybe the second biggest pile. There's a little pile right here and a big pile down there, and then I'm gonna grab some stuff with the 4-ton and bring up to get out of the way, pulled up top for him, easy to get at. But we got the gear here today, the chipper, tandems, 4-ton, 9.5 ton. Got to figure out to get these logs out of here possibly today or tomorrow.